tall, hands by our sides. Good. Let's look up to the ceiling and then down, tuck the chin. Good. Remembering just to let your mouth stay closed, let the tongue sit on the roof of your mouth. That sounds like too much instruction, but there's reasons. Oddly enough, it helps protect your neck. Good. Looking up and down, tuck the chin, and up and down. Make yourself have those double chins. And up. One more time down. Good. Bring it back to the center. Pull the shoulders back and down again. Let's look to the side. We'll look one way and the other. So we're looking as far as is comfortable, not forcing it. And sometimes you might find that maybe the first couple of turns don't go very far. But as you move, you might be able to look a little further. Again, not forcing it. Good, one more time to the side, back to the center. Let's let it go to the side. Taking that ear, just letting it go towards the shoulder, back to center, to the other side, back to center. Good, back to center. Good, one more time to each side. Good, all right, I'm letting one more person in here. All righty. Okay, so again, nice and tall, pull those shoulders back and down. Now we're just gonna draw little circles with our nose right in front of us here. Good. Now let's draw our little circles the other direction. Good. All right, so let's push the arms out in front. We're gonna let the back arch here, then pull everything back. I'll go to the side so you can see what I mean. Push it out, pull it in. Push and pull, push and pull. Good, keep it going. Push and pull, push and pull. Good. All right, arms out to the side. Little shoulder circles. We're going forward right now. Good. Now take them backwards, little shoulder circles. Keeping them small, keeping them out to the side. Good. All right, let's bring the arms up high. Bring palms together at the top, and then bring it right down in front to the sternum. Use this opportunity here to pull shoulders back and down again. Think nice tall thoughts here. Arms up and out. Good. Bring the hands down to the chest again. Situate those shoulders, open up the chest here. Again. Palms together and down right in front. Good. All right. So now we're going to have hands just by our side, and we're going to pull shoulders back, roll the palms forward. Then we're going to let everything roll in. So we pull them back. I'm going to go to the side again, and we roll it in. Roll the arms back, palms are going forward, and we roll it in. Good. Roll it in. Roll it back, and roll it in again. Good. Now we're going to do some little Y arms. So I'm going to go to the side a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Little bend in the hips here, little bend in the knees. We're starting with our thumbs facing up, hands resting on the thighs, kind of like like your pinkies on your thigh. Then we're going to bring arms up and down. So we're trying to make a little Y here. We're thinking about bringing the shoulder blades down our back as we bring the arms up. Good. I'm coming back to the front. We're still doing these 2 more. And 1 more. Good. All right, we're gonna stand it up. We're gonna get our little hips moving. So kind of our little imaginary slow motion hula hoop here. Staying somewhat tall. Getting the hips moving. This can help loosen up your lower back, especially if you've been sitting a lot. Good, take it the other way. Good. All right, so a little march here. Now y'all know, but here's my daily reminder. Anything I do, if it doesn't feel right for you, you modify. If you need to take it a little more low key than I'm doing it, you can. If you want to take it a little heavier than I am, you can do that too. So just do what feels right for you. All right, so our little marches now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna have them a little lower. So we're gonna bend our knees a little more. So we're still marching, still low impact, no impact. We're gonna take it, if you can, just a little bit lower. Keep it marching. Take them back up just a little bit, but not back to normal. Good, and then back to normal marching. Good. All right, so now we're gonna just we're gonna balance on one foot, stick a foot out in front of you, and we're gonna rotate the ankle. Now, I'm not using a chair for this or anything, but you can always have a hand on a chair, countertop, desk, whatever's handy. Good, plant that foot, let's bring the other one out. Rotate the ankle one way, and the other way. Good, and let's get some little hamstring curls going. So we're gonna bring the foot up towards our rear. We'll add the arms for a little more full body movement. Good. Alternating sides here. Almost like you're kicking yourself in your hiney. Good. Okay, now let's just see if our brains are working. We're gonna do 2 on each side. So we go 2, 2, other side, 2, 2, again, 2, and then 2. Let's see if we can do 3, 3. Good, and then 3. One more time with that, 3. Good, other side, 3. Good. All right, now we're gonna do some step overs here. So we're gonna step it over, step it over. It's like you're stepping over a hurdle, which in our house is usually a dog. I don't have my rug back in the kitchen yet, so my dogs aren't laying quite as inconveniently as they usually do when I'm cooking. Good, one more on each leg. Good. We're gonna come back to those little hip circles again, just do with those little exercises. So you can have hands on your hips if you want. You can have them in front, whatever feels right. You can hula your arms. No, that's different. Good, take them the other way. Good, little marches here. All right, let's do our slightly lower march, just a little bit lower, like an inch. Good, take it a little lower again. Good. If you want to go one more level lower, you can. Then take it back up just a little. Good. Back up just a little more. And then back to regular marching. Good. All right, let's get back to hamstring curls here. So we're gonna go one side, the other. One side, the other. Good. Good, now 2 on each side. So 2, then 2, again 2, and 2, 2, 2. Let's do 3 this time. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this one more time. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good. Our step overs again. Step over your dog or whatever. Good. Good. Okay. Shake out the legs. Always feel free to get a sip of water whenever you like. We're going to come to a wide stance here, like sinking down, whatever's low for you. So feet are wide, knees are going to be out to the side, kind of over your feet as much as you can, and then come as low as you can comfortably. We're going to try and keep the torso upright here. So just holding this pose, get your legs working a little bit. All right, now we're going to add some little calf raises here. So let's start with a little rocking one. So we'll go one side, the other. One side, the other. Good. Good, now we're going to do both sides. If that makes you feel wobbly, put your hand on something. Or if you don't have something to hold on to, you can always keep doing the one side, then the other. Good. Doing great. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Bring the feet on in. So we're going to do a little squat step to this side. We'll squat it out to the side, tap the foot. Squat, step, tap. Good. All right, something a little different after this one. We're going to step it to the side just like we have been, but this time the other foot steps in front. So side, tap front. Squat side, tap front. Good. 1 more. Now we're going to squat, tap backwards. Back. Step to the side, tap it back. Step to the side, tap it back. Good, we've got 2 more. And 1 more. Good. All right, we're going to find our balance on one leg. Again, put your hand on something if you want to. We're going to start with just a little swing forward and back. Then as you're comfortable, you can make the swing a little bit bigger. Good. And then if that feels okay and your balance feels okay, you can make it a little bit bigger. Good. Now let's plant that one. We're going to do the other same thing on the other side. So plant that foot, and we're going to get a little swing going front and back here. Good. Make it a little bit bigger. Obviously, the bigger that you swing, the more it's going to want to throw you off center. But if you're feeling comfortable with that, you can make it bigger. Good. All right, now we're going to do straight legs in a little silly toy soldier march. See if I can get my arms going. There we go. Kicking those legs up straight. Arms out straight. Like your little wind-up toy. Good. 2 more. Awesome. Come back to your starting position. We're going to lunge to the side. So we'll start that little with a little step to the side, bend the knee, drag the toe back in. Step to the side, drag the toe back in. Now, you can stay doing it just this way. It doesn't have to be big, but if you want to make it bigger, you can take a little bit further lunge. Another way that you can make it a little more challenging is when you come back up, bring the knee up. Again, those are optional. Good. And we're going to do one more on this leg. Good. So make yourself some room so we can go the other way. So again, we'll start little. Start out with a little step to the side, bend that knee, drag the toe in. Step to the side, bend that knee, drag the toe in. Good. Keeping this other foot planted on the floor. Gripping the floor with those toes. And we can make this one a little bigger if you want to. Good. And again, if you want to, you can add a knee up here. Good. Whoop. Taking it at your pace, doing what feels right for you. And we're going to do one more. Good. Okay, we're going to take a little yoga chair pose, which, yes, is a squat. So we're going to push our hips back. We're going to reach the hands forward. Our feet are somewhat narrow here, back about hip width apart. And we're just going to reach forward. This is a little counterbalance to our weight in the back. We're trying to keep most of our weight on our heels. Good. We're going to hold for just a second here. Then we're going to swoop those arms back, stand it up tall. We're going to do the same thing. Push the hips back, reach the arms forward. Hold, 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 and swoop it up. Good. Reach. Keep weight in our heels. And bring it up. Again, reach it forward. Weight in the back of the heels. And stand it up. Again. Good. We're going to do one more. Good. Stand it up. All right. So now we're going to do a little reverse lunge. So there's, again, a lot of different ways we can do this, different levels. So we're going to step back. Okay, so we're getting our little split stance position. This is a good way to start so that you know how far back your leg needs to be. Ideally, when you are going up and down, I'm just showing you here, the leg whoop, is in line with the body. So it's not back here, it's not here, right underneath the body. So you don't have to go super far down, but you want to have it lined up like that, okay? So what we'll do, we're going to step back, come down a little bit, step it up. Step back, go down to whatever's comfortable for you, and come up. Good. Now this time we're going to try and add a little bit of arms. If you're not holding on to something, if you've got a hand on something, that's fine. So let's bring the arms up, whoop, and come up tall. Good. Again, you adjust this for you. You don't have to go deep. And remember, for those of you who are here with me live, you can always ask afterwards for some modifications, and I'll show you those. Good. We're going to switch to the other leg now. So find what's going to be your up and down. So get in your little stance, just kind of experiment. See, as your leg below your body here, and then you know that's where you need to go. So we'll step it back. You don't have to do arms up yet. Step it up. Step it back. Good. Step it up. Again, you can always have a hand on something if you feel wobbly. Now, another modification you can make if you want to is you can get to the split stance spot. If it's hard to go up and down, I mean forward and back, you can just go up and down here. That's another option for you. Okay, we're going to come back, and this time we're going to try and raise arms, or whatever version you're doing. Good, remember, you're just doing what feels right for you. One more. Good. All right, so here's a little balancey one we're going to be doing. We're going to stand on one foot. We're going to bring a knee up. And again, if you need to have a hand on something, that's fine. Now, arms are out to the side, if you can, if you don't have to hold on, and see how that feels. And then take your opposite arm, bring it across to this leg, kind of on the outer thigh. All right, so find your balance here. That may be a little wobbly. When you feel like you've got balance, look over towards this arm. Ooh, that probably made it wobblier. Good, and back to front. If you can, look towards the hand again. And back to the front. Let's do it again. And one more time. Good, plant that foot. Wiggle those legs out. Let's do the other side. So we're going to raise the knee. Arms out to our side. Find our balance. Good. Now try and bring opposite arm over to the outer thigh. If yours is down a little farther, that's fine. Good, find our balance here. When you feel like you've got it, look over to this hand. And to the front again. Good, out to that hand. And to the front again. Good, again. And to the side again. Good, all right, shake it out. Maybe get yourself a sip of water. I'm going to. It's like super duper humid on my porch this day. I guess all the rain. All right, we're gonna repeat some of those. Now, obviously all the things we're doing are strengthening our legs, developing some power with the quicker moves that we do. Those things like the last move we did, that's obviously working on your balance, strengthening those balance muscles, but also working on the brain-body connection, because that's a big part of having good balance and stability as well. So we're coming back to our wide stance here. Tall body, good. Coming down to whatever is a comfortable depth for you, good. Let's start our rocking calf raises. So one side, the other, one side, the other, good. All those exercises we just did, we're going to go through one more round. Good, one more each side. Now, see if you can do both at the same time. Coming up. Again, hands on something if you want. Good, 3 more. And 1 more. All right, walk it in. Good. All right, we're gonna do our squat side steps with all those little taps. So here we go. Step it to the side, tap it up close. Step it to the side, tap it in. Now remember, your squats don't have to go super deep. You don't have to go super far. But I do want you to challenge yourself. Just don't worry about what I'm doing, or, I mean, kind of what I'm doing. You know what I mean. All right, one more this way. Next time we're gonna tap in front. Step to the side, tap in front. Step to the side, tap in front. Tap, 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 tap. Good, 2 more. Doing fantastic. We're going backwards now. Tap to the back. Good, step to the side, tap to the back. Good, stand it on up. Wiggle those legs out. We're doing our little front and back swing. So we're gonna balance on one leg, get a little small swing going. Good, get a little bigger as you're comfortable with it. And then if that feels good, you can take it a little higher. These are an easy one to be practicing throughout the day, waiting for your coffee to brew, whatever. Good, plant that foot. Start with a little swing. As that feels okay, make it a little bit bigger. These are also a good little warm up to do before you go for a walk. A little bit bigger if you're comfortable. Good, okay, our little toy soldiers. Ready, here we go. Little wind up toy. You can keep it in place or you can try to walk it around a little bit. Good. All right. Come back to your starting position. We're gonna do our little side lunges here. So we're starting small lunge, going down a little bit, dragging that toe back in. As you feel comfortable, you can make it bigger, but you don't have to. And if you want to, you can add that knee. Again, that's an option, not a requirement. Now, as we go to the side, we're going to try to make it quiet, nice and controlled. This should not sound like an elephant is doing it. Good. One more. Good. All right. Give yourself some room to go the other way now. So here we go. Little step, little bend. Drag the toe in. Make it bigger if you want to. Good. Again, if you want to, you can add the knee. Either way, make sure you're nice and quiet on that landing. Good, we'll do 2 more. And 1 more. Good. All right, coming back to our little yoga chair. So we're pushing the hips back. Little squat here with the hands in front. Weights back in our heels. Good. Stand it up. Bring it back. Stand it up. Reach it forward. Stand it up. And again. A little bit of sort of a slow motion squat here. Good. 2 more. But this last one, we're gonna hold. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Really focusing on weight in our heels. Reaching those arms forward for a counterbalance. Hold, hold, hold. You got it. Now stand it up. Good job. Shake them out. All right, 1 more thing here. We're gonna do our reverse lunges. So remember, we're aiming to have that back leg right up, supporting under our body. So step it back. Again, you can keep it little, that's fine. But where that leg is lined up is important. So bring it down and back up. Down, back up. Whoop, this is not what we were doing before, was it? You can do this way, or we're gonna step it up. Good. And back up. Either of those ways is fine, whatever feels comfortable for you. Good. Now let's reach those arms up high. Hold that. Whatever depth you can. Hold, hold, hold. And stand it up. Good. Switching to the other leg. So now we're stepping back. Again, if you want to just hold this and just do split squats up and down, that's fine. So we'll come up and down, or we'll step it up and step it back. Step it up and back, whichever version you're doing. Whoop. Good. Again. Now this one we're gonna hold. Whatever depth you're at, or feels okay. And then hold, hold, hold. Woo. All right, step it up. Woo. Shake the legs out. All right. We're gonna do our little balance here with that knee up, arms out to the side. Good. Now, when you feel comfortable, bring the opposite arm over to the outer thigh. Good. All right, now when that feels okay, look out to this hands. Remember, wobbles are okay. If you have to set this foot down, just come back to the position when you can. And if looking to the side is too much for you right now, just know that's a goal to work towards. Good, plant that foot. Bring the other knee up, arms out to the side. Get our little balance. One of the keys to balancing here is really thinking about how this foot is on the floor. Now, obviously, when we're working out at a gym or the rec center, we do want to wear shoes. But if you're at home and you feel comfortable trying it barefoot, you might find it easier to balance because you can feel more sensory input into the feet. It can help you with your balance. So arms out to the side. When you're ready, bring the opposite over to your thigh, outer thigh. Good. And now, if you're ready, looking out toward this hand. Hand back to the front. Good. And back to the front. Good, and one more. All right. We're just gonna do some stretching now. You did a great job. All right, so let's bring an arm across to start with. Get our fingers wiggling. Get our wrists going, both ways. Good, and bring that arm up and over. Good. Shake them out. Bring that arm across. Get those fingers wiggling. Get your wrists going. Good. And the other way. Good. Now bring that arm up and over. You can help it along if you like. Good. All right, release it, shake it out. Let's do a little calf stretch here. So if you have a chair or something you want to put your hands on, you can. Otherwise, you're just going to put the leg out behind this back leg, the knee is staying straight. You can put hands on a chair or desk or something, or you can put them right here on your thigh. And we're going to press our back foot towards the floor. Good, holding that stretch. Now, you can bend that back knee just a little. It's a small movement, but it changes the part of the calf that we're stretching. Good. All right, switch it up, switch the feet. Take the other leg behind. Again, hands can go right here on your thigh, or they can go on a desk or counter or whatever. And then push that heel down towards the floor, straight knee. Good. Now little bend in that knee. Switch the part of the calf we're stretching. Good, stand it on up. Let's do a little hamstring stretch. So for that one, we're sticking our heel out on the floor in front. Toe is pointing somewhat up. We're gonna push our hips back. And then that toe is gonna come in toward our shin. And we're just gonna reach our hand forward. Good, we'll stand it up. And we'll push it back again. This time we're gonna hold a little longer. Hold. Stand it up. We're gonna do that one more time. Pushing the hips back. Good, stand it up. Switching to the other foot, so we're bringing that other heel out in front, pushing our hips back. Toes are trying to come in towards our shin, and we're reaching our hand out. Good, stand it up. Same thing, that same leg. Push hips back, toe comes up and towards the shin. We're reaching our hand out in front. We're holding this one a little bit longer. Good, and stand it up. And one more time. Good, and stand it up. All right, shake those legs out. Just shake them. Shake the arms. Good. Let's get just a little forward fold. So we're gonna have a little bit of a wide stance here. We're gonna have straight legs. We're gonna put our little knife edge hand right here in our hips and just push it back. So you go to a point that feels okay for you. You're gonna feel some stretching. So if this is plenty for you, that's perfect. You can rest your hands right on your thighs. And we're trying to keep a straight back with this, so we're not hunching. It's just folding. Stand it on up. You can wiggle it out if you want. And then let's push those hips back, keeping the back straight and flat. Good, hands can rest on your thighs. And let's bring it up again. Good. Walk those feet back in a little closer, more like hip width. Let's bring our arms up with a nice inhale. So we'll inhale, bring arms up. Let's bring the palms together. And let's exhale. Bring the hands right to the sternum here. Good. Bring those shoulders back and down. We're just breathing normally here. Now inhale, bring those arms up in a big circle again. This time just reach for the sky. And then exhale, arms come down. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, bring those arms up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, release hands. Good, one more big one. And reach. And release. Thanks so much for joining me today.